Welcome, welcome, welcome. Garnetqueentarot here. Be inspired to rise. How are my wonderful Scorpios doing today? What's going on with you guys? What's on your mind? What answers are you seeking? What questions do you have? Have you been manifesting? Have you been planning for the future? Are you in love? New relationship? Ending an old relationship? What are you doing, Scorpios? Speak to us. What's the message for Scorpio today, spirits? Speak to us on behalf of our Scorpios and release the message for any questions that they may have. Talk to us. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. What is going on for our Scorpios? Jealousy. Scorpios I look at as a money sign. I look at it, Scorpio not really holding jealousy. I know that they know that when they put their mind to something, anything they want they could achieve because they manifest it. They pray to their source. They work hard for it. So I don't see so much jealousy when it comes to Scorpio, but I don't know every Scorpio out there. I usually see Scorpios doing hard work and striving to get what they want. They're the money sign. They can hustle when they need to. They'll put the time and sweat equity into something to build it. That's not their cup of tea. So they're not going to normally be jealous, but some people would be. But I just say no matter what you want, Scorpio, just keep working on it. It'll come in due time. Maybe not the time you want, not your time, but it will come in time, divine timing. Where is the love? What's our love oracle talking about? Ooh, what's going on? You're a hard worker, Scorpio, so don't be envious or jealous of anybody. We don't know what people have to do to walk in their shoes, so we're not going to frustrate ourselves. We're just going to keep working for what we want. Even if it may seem like it's easier for somebody else than for you, in your time it's going to come out just right for you. Just right for you. So don't doubt that at all. What's for you is for you regardless. Finances, money problems, work, material things, success. So whatever stages you go through in your finances, you're going to learn to work it in your favor. It doesn't say anything about being doomed. It's just basically saying it has success in there. So whatever issues you may be having with your finances, you're going to work through them and end up a success with it. So don't stress that at all. Spiritual awakening, enlightenment, epiphany, life lessons, rebirth. You're starting fresh. You're in tune with yourself right now, Scorpio. You are aiming high for certain things and you're working your way through it. You're learning as you go along. You're picking up nuggets along the way and you're woke now. You're awake. Things that you may not have paid attention to, you're more alert about. You pay attention to now. And that shows growth because a lot of times we don't hear or see things that we should while on our journey. But the next chapter, the next go around, we pick up on it. You don't always pick up on every message that's meant for you. You pick up messages along the way and you apply them to your life or you store them until you're in need of them. They're little plans, maps that we receive when we're going through life. While you're on your journey, you pick up assets along the way to help you to gain more knowledge. A toxic relationship, fighting, codependent, misunderstanding, triggers. So, are you working to get out of this situation? Scorpio, it seems like you're going through some stuff right now. Signs and synchronicities. Coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. There's somebody you're in a relationship with that you're actually tired of some of their mess. It's because I automatically thought it wasn't you then for the jealousy. It was actually for the person in your relationship who's jealous all the time. Because it shows here that the relationship is toxic. And with this, it says release jealousy. Release jealousy. You don't be jealous about anything, but your partner is constantly on the defense and jumping at you because they're jealous of your relationships. Therefore, your relationship is toxic. And it's their constant jealousy and the constant bickering back and forth of things they may do to make you jealous. You know, they might flirt with somebody on the outside and he or she doesn't matter. And you realize this relationship is toxic. It's back and forth, too much banter back and forth, arguing over nonsense. Signs, coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. And you have a spiritual awakening. And your finances were poor, and now they've increased again. There's been a lot of turmoil going on in this relationship, and that's why you have that spiritual awakening now, because you're coming in tune with what you need and what you don't need in your life, and the signs are there for you to pick up on. You can't say you didn't know, because you do know. Between the jealousy, the back and forth, your finances, spiritual awakening, the signs. Oh, let me see this hidden truth stuff here. Let me see. What is going on? What is going on? Scorpio. This relationship here. You're going through some stuff right now. Let me see something. Okay. I couldn't let you get close to me because of how toxic this relationship has become. I'm afraid to contact you because it's always some kind of issue, accusation, assumption. But I love you unconditionally, and that may be true, but it's so toxic. I knew exactly what I was doing. I wish things could be different. I lost myself for a little while. I love you unconditionally. You see, what's happening here is this is somewhat of an apology, and your person is trying to let you know why they act out the way that they act out. They can't help in their mind how they feel about you. They love you unconditionally. They look for you everywhere, which you might consider stalking. You know, I knew exactly what I was doing. It's because I love you unconditionally, right? I wish things could be different. Not I wish I could be different. I wish things could be different. I lost myself for a little while. So they get jealous of a lot of things, okay? Who you talk to, where you go, sometimes even following you to the point where it's like you see them everywhere. For this person to still be in your life, you care about them, but you're not in love with them at this point. You're coming in tune with yourself. You're having a spiritual awakening, and you're seeing all the signs and synchronicities that need to be attended to. You don't want this kind of toxic relationship in your life. I couldn't let you get close to me. Mm. And that's what you're saying, because I couldn't let you get close to me because of how toxic you are. I knew exactly what I was doing when I backed away from you. Because of what the person did, they're afraid to contact you. And they're telling you they wish things could be different because they love you unconditionally. You're putting the conditions on the relationship because you don't feel safe. I look for you everywhere. Yeah, you're stalking. You're being stalked because you just can't deal with them all the time. You feel like you're always being watched. They're hovering over you, trying to control you, and you're just waking up to it all. You're working towards your goals. You're getting your finances in order. You just feel you don't want to be attached to this person like they want to be attached to you. And they're explaining that they lost themselves for a little while. Yeah, by the way that they're acting, you don't want that around you because you have an environment of upperclassmen and you want to live in your truth. You want to be on the level that you want to be on. You can't be with somebody that every time you're socializing and having a conversation, that they're getting jealous of who you're talking to, male or female, who you're talking to too long, taking up too much time, or you look like you're too close, or in each other's face, or you laugh and they could feel that they're laughing about you when you're not even thinking about them right there. You want to be able to work a room, socialize, get to know people without assumptions being made that you're pushing up on somebody, you were too close, or you was with that person all night, and you socializing for your benefit moving forward. You be respectful of your person, but you have to be able to handle business as well without the assumption of something being more to the conversation than there was. And that irks you a lot. Irks you a lot, Scorpio, because in the business that you do, that is one of the top things in business, in your field, is being able to network and socialize to build and grow. All these things you have to take into account with this relationship. This person may not always act right. They need some act right. They're too jealous, too attached, and you don't have breathing room, and always trying to catch you in a lie or catch you in something. This is not what you're wanting. And they're practically begging you, and y'all are having a conversation right here. A full blown out conversation. You telling the person you couldn't let them get close to you because of the fact how they act. You can be in denial all you want to, but you know these things are happening. And everything is, I love you, I love you, I love you unconditionally, to put the guilt on you for not wanting that type of toxic love. I'm afraid to contact you because there's always something. But they admit that they lost themselves for a while. How often does that happen? You don't stay found? I'm just saying, it's just certain signs that are there. Look at that. I forgot about the signs and synchronicities. I mentioned it earlier, but the thing is, you see the signs. This is not something that you're not aware of, but you make excuses for it. You go into that denial mode and you don't want to admit to what's really happening. This is not how you want to receive love. And they're telling you how they love you unconditionally, and you telling them, I couldn't let you get close to me because I'm afraid of moving forward with you because of the way you act. You got to think this one through. Too much jealousy in there, too much, there's no peace. It's always an apology every other day because it's something that they've done, and They say they're going to control themselves and they can't. You're tired of it, you know? Garnetqueentarot here, inspired to rise. Thank you so much for listening to the messages, communicating, and sharing your messages with me. It is appreciated. Peace, love, prosperity. Don't give up. In order for this to even move forward, this is what you call needing a little bit of therapy. Because there is a pulling and tugging. I'm not sure if on your end it's love, or if it's you love someone but you're not in love with that person. And the more they do the things that they do, you're falling out of any real connection with them because they're embarrassing you. They can't control themselves, and it's embarrassing, and they've grabbed you a few times, male or female, doesn't matter, and brushed it off like it, or caught themselves. So, and the comments that come in, yeah, you probably sleeping with that person, or, oh, I know you're cheating with her, or I know you're cheating with him. What? Even when you're not doing anything, being accused of things is frustrating. But you continue to move and grow, but now you come becoming more in tune with yourself because you've had a spiritual awakening and you're seeing things for what they are, and you don't like what you're seeing. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Have a great one, Scorpios. Take care.